In the heart of a lush jungle, where sunlight filters through the dense canopy, the lion, known as the king of the jungle, calls a meeting with the other animals. They gather in a large clearing, curious about what the lion has to say. The lion, with a majestic and commanding presence, addresses the assembly. He suggests that instead of competing against each other for food, they should unite, hunt together, and share the spoils equally. His deep voice resonates with authority, and the animals are drawn to his proposal, believing it to be a way to ensure peace and prosperity for all. In the heart of a lush jungle, the air is thick with the smell of fresh meat, and the animals' eyes gleam with hunger. The lion steps forward and makes the first cut, taking a large portion of the meat for himself. He then takes another, and another, leaving only scraps for the others. The fox, jackal, and wolf exchange uneasy glances, their initial excitement turning to confusion and frustration. The lion, towering over the prey, justifies his actions by claiming that, as their king, he deserves the largest share. The other animals remain silent, but their trust in the lion starts to waver. As the day draws to a close, the animals retreat to their dens, but there is a growing sense of unrest. In a secluded part of the jungle, the fox, jackal, and wolf gather to discuss their grievances. They feel betrayed by the lion's greed and are angry at the unfairness of the situation. The fox, known for his cunning, suggests that they must find a way to restore the balance. The three animals agree to follow the fox's lead, knowing that they cannot continue under the lion's rule if he remains so selfish. The fox outlines his plan to trick the lion into revealing his true nature to the other animals. He believes that if the lion's greed is exposed, the other animals will rally against him, forcing him to share the spoils fairly. The jackal and wolf listen intently, their faces reflecting a mix of hope and trepidation. The fox's plan is risky, but they agree that it is their best chance to bring about change. The following day, the animals set out for another hunt. The jungle is alive with the sounds of birds and insects, but there is an undercurrent of tension as the fox, jackal, and wolf subtly manipulate the hunt. They guide the prey toward a narrow ravine, executing the fox's plan with precision. The lion, unaware of the scheme, leads the charge with confidence. The prey, a swift and agile creature, is driven into the ravine, where it becomes trapped. The lion stands at the edge of the ravine, frustrated by the situation, realizing that retrieving the prey will not be as straightforward as he had anticipated. The clearing by the ravine becomes the stage for a tense confrontation. The fox steps forward, challenging the lion's authority with a firm and courageous voice. The lion, towering above the other animals, is momentarily taken aback by the fox's boldness. The atmosphere crackles with tension as the jackal and wolf join in, supporting the fox. The other animals watch with a mixture of fear and hope, realizing that they no longer have to submit to the lion's greed. The lion, though angered, sees the unity of the other animals and understands that he cannot maintain his position through force alone. In the quiet aftermath of the confrontation, the jungle returns to its usual rhythm, but the lion is left to reflect on his actions. He walks slowly through the dense forest, the light filtering through the trees casting a soft glow on his contemplative face. The lion's once confident stride is now measured, his thoughts heavy with the realization of his greed. He understands that true leadership requires fairness and wisdom, not just strength. The lion vows to be a better ruler, recognizing that the respect and trust of the other animals are more valuable than the largest share of the hunt. In the final chapter, the jungle is bathed in the golden light of a new dawn as the animals gather once more for a meeting. The atmosphere is light and hopeful, a stark contrast to the earlier tension. The lion, standing before the assembly, speaks with humility and renewed purpose. He proposes a new pact based on fairness and mutual respect. The animals, including the fox, jackal, and wolf, listen with open hearts, their faces reflecting trust and unity. The jungle, vibrant and alive with the sounds of nature, serves as the perfect backdrop for this moment of reconciliation and renewal. As the animals celebrate their new understanding, the lion looks around with a sense of pride, not in his strength, but in the harmony he has helped restore.